But first things first, hey YouTube. That's the first thing. Yes, I know, normal it is. Yeah. That's the thing though. Like I say, Saints Row 4 is decent. It's about it. It's a good 6.5, 7 out of 10, but it's nothing spectacular. It's not. Doesn't land me an awful lot. Yeah, that's local area network. So yeah, maybe. But I don't think it's couch co-op. I really don't know. You'd have to Google it. Because like I say, I've never ever looked at couch co-op games because I don't exactly know a lot of people who would be willing to come around my house on specific days, at specific times, to play games cooperatively next to each other. When you have the internet, it's just much easier doing it that way.
It is another to be a hero, and that, my friends, is where our journey begins.
Fucking Christ, I turned music off as well. Well, I guess I get to be copyrighted for this. Oh well, whatever, it's fine by me.
Did he catch that, boss?
Mike is dead. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry, I forgot to check the battery because I was busy coordinating an international assassination.
Can we go back to the part about this being a setup?
It's not a setup. The intel is good.
You trust this lady?
Asha's one of the good guys. Oleg knows her from the KGB days.
Oh, she's tight with the KGB. I feel a lot better.
Look, Bert and I worked with her too. She's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's great at putting someone in a fucking body bag. That doesn't mean we should...
And I believe she's English.
Showtime. We're 3 minutes behind schedule. We need to move.
You're a real people person, aren't you?
I'm sorry, is this a counter-terrorist operation or a Saints Flow shoot? I'm Sean. Asha Odekar. Follow me.
Well, probably. Whatever ethnicity she is. Doesn't matter.
We're here. They expect them to be all business. We know what's at stake. Do you?
Look, lady, this motherfucker knows how to get shit done. Don't you worry about me.
What's security? My tech guy brought us a 10-minute window. If we move fast, we'll only need to worry about the guards on foot.
How many of those are there?
Don't know about the numbers inside, but there are about 8 marching the perimeter. On my signal, we... Oh, hell. We gotta move!
حسب الله يخرب بيتك وقعت.
Oh, there's Wilhelm.
So much for subtlety.
Don't worry about it, honey. Subtlety is not really our thing.
Come on, this way.
Also, the one thing that I didn't like with this game is I'm fairly certain that they kill off Oleg, and I want to say Matt as well, but I'm pretty certain he lives. Like, they kill off Oleg, and that's really annoying. I don't know, I don't remember. I know there's a bloody robot in this
Base, are you
who
there?
can give you a blowjob?
Hold on.
I mean,
This way.
like I say, it's shit like that. Like I say, with this game, it sort of tries to do some funny things. It's like, hey, it's just a ball, it doesn't have a mouth or any type of servos to do that kind of stuff, but it's funny, and it's, not really.
We are all working together now. Let's focus on the job.
As I was saying,
Hold that thought, Matt.
Who's Oleg? He's the giant brute in Saints Row the Third. Like I said, they introduce him in Saints Row the Third, and then they just kill him off in this.
Quietly.
But they introduced this woman and they keep her alive. And also Benjamin King as well. No, he lives, if I remember correctly. But if he doesn't, again, they bring people back just to kill them off. Or, like at the end of the game, spoiler alert,
You were saying?
The nuke is stashed deep in the compound.
they bring back Johnny Gat. Why? Because apparently he's this greatest character. Like, yeah, I liked him, but like when they killed him off in Saints Row the Third, they really didn't need to bring him back for Saints Row 4. They didn't.
Listen. Take it personal.
Why would you?
Or maybe take it personal. Monologuing. Matt, Kinsey, what's going on?
Shit! Our site's bombing the compound!
Oh, wait a minute, we're still in here!
I'm not dropping the bomb!
Nostalgia. Well, yeah, that's the answer. But like I say, it's not needed. Like they killed him off in Saints Row the Third. But then obviously people complained, and then they made this game and they bring him back for like 5 minutes.
You're alive, aren't you?
And then they give him his entire game. Which is called Gal Outta Hell, but you can play as Kinsey.
Pierce, come with me. You two go through that.
Like, I don't see the point
Now
in...
you can handle yourself, Mr. Security. We'll be on mic.
Handle myself. Shit.
Like, I don't see the point in bringing someone back just to give them their own game for like 5 minutes. Like, yeah, Gal Outta Hell's okay, but...
No sign of the target, but we're looking at a stockpile of explosives and chemicals here. I can't tell what kind.
It's explosives and chemicals, lady. Whatever. Yo, we're here. Target is just ahead.
Target's in the next room.
Damn it!
Yeah, come back at another one. Okie doke. Obviously, I have no idea when that is, but obviously, I'll be here for like another 3 hours or so.
In line, let's go.
Okay.
You all right? There he is. Quick, get ahead of him.
Steal an insolent child!
Just have 10 minutes here. Oh, okay.
I'm ending you, Saint, once and for all! You're not leaving here! Best to just give up now!
Am I playing with the keyboard? Yep. I'm not playing this game with a fucking controller. Listen, I may not be a PC elitist, but if you're gonna give me a shooter and I'm on PC, I'm gonna play with a bloody mouse. I am. Oh, does this song actually play here? Because if it does, that's great, but also not so great, because I'm gonna get copywritten for this. No, it doesn't play. But anyway, it's supposed to be Aerosmith's... Fuck, I think it's Aerosmith. Like, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, or whatever the hell the song's called. Like, that's what's supposed to play here. Which makes the scene really nice. Because apparently he's supposed to die here, but he doesn't. This is not epic, not with that music. Well, like I say, copyright stuff, YouTube, you know. It's much easier, I mean, like I say, even though I don't get paid on YouTube and whatever, but it just makes it easier because obviously if I can put up videos and stuff without ads, that's nice. But I'm probably would have been copywritten for the fucking beginning music, so whatever.
Kill you. Well, we just met, but you seem to know. Nice. The warhead's disabled, but it's still moving, boss. You're right over the...
And then we land in the president's chair, and apparently, you do that, you become president. Which makes no sense whatsoever, but, you know. Especially considering we was in nowhere near Washington. Yeah, Benjamin motherfucking King and Keith David. You know, that guy who dies in Saints Row 2. You know, him. Because he died. I really don't care. Just give me the voice, that's all I care.
You say America, this camp
Today marks a new day for our country. Today we set up... Will that work? No applause?
No, I really don't care about any of this. Just start the damn game. None of it matters. I'm the last guy to talk to about customizing characters in video games.
You alienated part of America.
I alienated crazy people.
you couldn't resist, could you?
Jesus, not you two.
This is a problem.
I keep trying to explain that, but the president won't listen.
Poverty is a problem. Apartheid is a problem. This is just a couple of...
Here's the latest approval poll.
We lost 20 points. We can get them back.
They're at 20 points.
I'll admit that's a little lower than anticipated.
So you agree you have a problem?
No, you do.
But yeah, we're not president for very long, considering the Earth gets blown up.
No. Will you get married?
Fuck no.
Then we're in trouble.
King, can you have this naysayer assassinated?
Not when you say it publicly.
You're more fun as a gang leader.
We have a country to run. Fun isn't part of the equation.
Where's a septic truck where you need one? Bollocks. Maybe Keith has a good word for me.
But yeah, that giant guy over there is Oleg.
Really not looking forward to question time.
Listen, we've got enough clout right now for one major bill, not both. What do you want me to push forward? Do you want to be the president who cured cancer or the president who solved world hunger?
Cancer can kiss my ass.
Good choice.
Hope Kinsey's got the press under control.
At least he says bollocks.
Now, you
Yes,
listen
because
here.
he's
If you
English.
think you can cram your agenda
Oh, and this is where we either get
past
to
us,
punch a
you are
dickhead or
in
punch a
for
dick
awakening,
in the
baby.
head.
Now let me tell you a little
See, now
something about
this
the
is
great state of
funny.
Politics. Filibuster.
Like I say, the low road, punch a dickhead, or the high road, punch a dick in their head. So obviously you either punch his dick or you punch his head. Like, it's funny. Like, that is good. But after that, the game very quickly becomes...
Tennis, yes?
Also, this fucker dies, which I don't really give a shit anyway.
About to head over to Camp David to watch some Nightblade. Yep. You down?
I can't leave a bro hanging.
Boom! Hell yeah, I'm in.
But yeah, this is Oleg. Thanks, no.
Nice work, Oleg.
And see how they don't even give him a voice, because they just introduce him into this game to do one thing to make you remember, oh yeah, that guy exists.
President's words were taken out of context.
And that's why he doesn't reply. Because he dies and he never comes back, which pisses me off. Oh yeah, let's bring Gat back, not Oleg. Not the guy who could probably single-handedly take down Zinyak, but let's bring back the dead guy.
I think we have a problem.
Not you two. How many
Oleg looks
times
like
have
Pinhead. Oleg looks nothing like Pinhead. Although, Shawnee's looking quite nice today.
fly across an ocean?
They said nobody back home believes them.
Jesus, what's going on?
They think we're about to be attacked by aliens.
I gotta go.
This is serious. You know that Kinsey's been saying the same thing.
When did you start taking Kinsey
You
seriously?
mean
When the
Kingpin?
people
Oh.
who helped us save the world
Well,
said
yeah.
we should.
All right, I'll swing by after I...
Zinyak, we get to rip his head off.
This is not a time for fear, but a time for celebration. Today, the best and brightest among you will find salvation within the Zin Empire.
I'm smarter than all these people.
Delightful.
Kitty, no! Protect the president!
I do love your spirit, my dear. I'm Zinyak. Pleasure to meet you. Would you like to join
Get over,
me for a
Bartender.
ride?
Well, like I say, I'll be here for like another 3 hours or so. I will.
Back off! Gotta hold myself. I told them to put a gun every 5 steps, and a grenade launcher every 10.
There you are. Thank God you're all right.
You alright? Where's Matt?
Upstairs, trying to find out what's happening.
What is happening?
All out war by the looks of it. I'm meeting up with Matt. I'll be in touch via comm.
Stay safe. It's the bleeding arsenal of democracy. Oh, lovely, lovely guns.
Come on, this way.
No, Keith David.
Keith! God damn it! On top again. Die, alien motherfucker! Shit, what the fuck is going on? Pierce, Ben! Shit, player! Save yourself! Fuck that! Save me!
Millions of people are disappearing around the globe. The death toll is incalculable. This month from World
What?
has been flawed.
Hell.
How were we not ready?
We got this! You ETs are so fucking dead! I did this for you. I want to find that ugly mother. Piss off, you ugly sods!
These enemies identified by
I had a...
Matt and I are at the South Portico. You have to see this.
Where are you, arsehole? Oh, fucking nick my cabinet. I'll rip your fucking head off.
And he does actually manage to do that.
Arsha, man! God damn it! You Burks picked a fight with the wrong POTUS.
Well, President of the United States. Well, I guess we all learned what POTUS meant today. Because obviously I would never have guessed that had I not heard it just then.
Christ on a bike. How many of you are there? Virtually.
Considering, well, I mean, I'm not American.
Activate South Portico defenses. Oh, let's do this, you beautiful, deadly thing, you.
Also, it's pretty nice that the President of the United States is English.
Come on, chuck on this. I'll prank every last one of you. You nick my mates. You pinch my cabinet. You think you can come here and bollocks my country? This is for Lady Liberty. Done already. This one's for Uncle Sam.
Well, considering America
and this
isn't your
one's just for
country, Mr.
shits
Man.
and giggles.
Well, there goes that monument. I have no idea what the hell it's called.
Why do you humans enjoy leaping so much?
Get off my lawn, you son of a bitch! Didn't count on me, did you?
Well, hello there. Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna mount you over the fireplace, you idiot fuck!
Now, not so fast.
Say goodbye. Wait, what? Shit!
Did you really think you could stop?
Fucking hell!
Oh, human arrogance. Is there anything more charming?
Yep. You thinking you can win.
Oh, I'm gonna...
Do what exactly? Huh? Bravado me to death? I'm going to have fun breaking you.
Thanks, Inyet. Still gonna rip your head off.
Goodness me, what a dream.
Gosh, what a glorious day.
I fucking hate laugh tracks. Unless, obviously, you're a streamer or whatever and you press a button to have a laugh track play because of something unfunny, then I'll take it. But I hate laugh tracks in TV shows. It made something that's either funny or unfunny, just extremely unfunny.
Oh, Mr. King from across the street is going out of town for a few weeks. He was wondering if you could check his mail for him. Oh, and your friend Pierce called. I'm sure he has some crazy new get-rich scheme. Oh, that Pierce. Such a card. And someone named Dex stopped by earlier. I didn't recognize him, so I just sent him away. I think I heard Timmy deliver the paper earlier. Could you fetch it, dear?
Right away, dear.
Oh, delightful.
I diddly eye, neighbor.
Well, hello there.
I wonder what is going on in the world today.
Absolutely nothing.
You ready to meet the fine people of Steelport? Well, get in the car.
Don't I usually drive?
It's your world.
Enter vehicle, cautiously accelerate or brake for stop signs.
Boy, they sure are anxious to meet you.
And by they, you mean?
Well, you do have a queer sense of humor.
Why does this all look so bizarre?
Now, what's that you say?
Something's not right. This is so... What?
Can't wait to get out to the lake this weekend. I hear the fish are really biting.
What fish? What are you talking about?
Don't you worry now. We're almost there.
It's strange, but I think something's wrong with this car.
Oh, careful now. Well, here we are. Why don't you glad hand a bit? We got time.
Well, hello there. Also, this is very 1950s.
Ow! My toe!
Ha!
Can I get a picture? Aw, thank you kindly.
Looks like it's time. You're...
Oh my stars, it's the president!
Hi,
What the... We don't use that kind of language here in Steelport.
Well then, luckily it's not Steelport.
What the fucking is is this f***ing cunt?
See, that's funny to me. Censoring sweary words. But it's only funny in minimal usage. Like, this is the only time that it's used, which makes it pretty good.
Kitsy, is that really you?
Finally! Listen to me. No time to explain, but you have to break free.
What am I meant to break free from?
The place you're in isn't real. Whatever it's having you do, you need to stop.
But I'm driving a car.
Okay, good. There's a park nearby. Head there and give me a sec.
And then obviously after this, once you get superpowers, cars are useless.
Good God!
No.
I need some more time before I can get you out. It'd be really helpful if you could just, you know, just be you.
Who else would I be?
The simulation is all about normalcy. Pleasantry, order, all the things you hate. Go forth. Unleash hell. The simulation is resisting, but just keep going.
This reminds me, I should really buy LA Noire. I'd love to play that game.
Bigger. Hold on, I'm sending you something.
Oh, it's Genki with an
Find the cat
RPG.
button. I left you a present.
Boy howdy, this thing sure is neato.
$3,000.
You're doing great. The simulation is... Oh no. Wait a minute.
What am I waiting for, Kinsey? What's wrong?
Oh wow, what a perfect shot.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You had to push and push and push. I hope you've enjoyed your last moments.
Punk's up again.
Also, that reminds me. I've worn them bloody like this all bloody day.
I'm impressed.
Where the hell up?
Fuck me.
I should have realized a prison of peace would never hold a sociopath like yourself.
I'm more of a puckish rogue.
A rose by any other name.
Are you trying to kill me or sleep with me?
Charming.
See, there you go with those mixed messages again.
Then allow me to be perfectly clear. I am the architect of your reality. I build what I want. I destroy what I want. And your bravado means nothing. Fighting back is pointless, my friend. There's nowhere to run. You belong to me. Now, on to more pleasant things. I'm going to place you in your new home. Try to run again, and I'll destroy your pitiful planet. Did you hear that?
Ta-ta for now. And obviously he blows up the planet. Then in Get Out of Hell, you play as Gat, you defeat Satan, and you ask Satan to bring back the Earth. And that's where Agents of Mayhem comes in.
Be a part of a new work release program.
Swear your fealty, and I will empower you to be Wardens of Simulation 31. You will have one purpose. Torment the President of the United States.
Excuse me.
Beyond that, the world is yours to toy with. Ravage it. Indulge in your basest desire. It makes no difference to me. Just leave the prisoner alive. I want them broken, not dead. Go now and tear their world asunder.
Blimey, where am I?
Come in, President. Can you hear me?
Yes, love. But how, since I don't have my mobile with me?
I just patched myself
Your
into
mobile.
simulation and projected my voice through
Mobile.
the audio system. You should be able to hear me from anywhere. And you don't have to yell.
Right, because I love voices in my head. Kinsey, I'm unarmed here. Kindly show me the exit.
I can't do that until I backtrace your signal to your physical body.
Oh no, we're gonna get backed. Well, she's gonna do some backing.
Brilliant. So I'm off
Or
to
back
friendly
hacking,
fire.
for anyone who doesn't get the
Where
reference.
the nearest one is.
Set your GPS from the map in your hub.
I know how to do that.
It's like a digital information pad.
No, never mind.
You know, like those mobile devices all the kids have these days?
Nice. Can it send Signac a snapshot of my ass?
No.
You are getting me out of here, right?
Eventually. I'm still trying to figure out the Zin systems. Basic hacks like hooking into the audio system isn't hard. Trying to disconnect you and find your body, that's a bit more involved.
And shedding these ridiculous clothes isn't a basic hack.
On my list of priorities, that doesn't even make my top 500.
If you had to wear this, you'd sing a different tune.
If I was wearing that, I'd be asking you to shoot me in the head. That bridge is...
Well, no, it wants me to go to a very specific friendly fire. Ugh. And those orbs to the right are for upgrades. I will not be getting them. I will get what I can find as I find them. But I'm not going out of my way to get them all. I've done that once. I've got the save file for it. So if there are any achievements that I do still want to get, it's why I have that save file ready.
More? You already had some stripper poles?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Wow.
Seems a bit risky, me in a gun store. You sure they'll sell to me?
I don't know. Do you remember how to shop for yourself, or did being president make you too...
Well, may as well bloody well customize it whilst I'm here. Done.
There's a major emergency.
What the hell else do you want me to do? What do you mean purchase a weapon? Oh, and then you want to purchase a bloody upgrade.
Hope you got something useful, because the cops are swarming your location.
I have a Second Amendment right.
Zinniac's running this place. I don't think the Constitution holds any weight here.
What next? You expect me to lie low till you find a way to free me?
Not yet. There's a Zim patrol close to you that'll need to be cleared out before that happens. That is, if the President's up for killing a few more aliens.
Capital idea, Madam Press Secretary.
What can I say? I'm good at my job.
Thanks to your warm personality.
True.
I'm so glad that this very fast sports car is very fast.
I wonder where Brad.
Oi! You blokes looking for me?
Just kill them and leave already.
I said it's time to get off the street.
Use my warehouse. It's not far.
Well, I wouldn't want to oppose. At all.
What's wrong with my inner sanctum?
Did I say there was anything wrong? There's nothing here, Kinsey.
What? Damn it! Zinniac removed all signs of the Saints from the simulation. That means...
This city isn't gonna cut me any breaks.
Right.
So what am I meant to do about it?
Not sure yet. Though any hope you can give with gathering information on systems in the simulation would be useful. I'll leave any tasks I have for you in the quest section of your hub.
Right. I feel better already.
Just hang in there. I promise I'll find a way to get you out.
Just try to be quick about it.
$2,000. Well, at least now I also have vehicle delivery, which is nice.
Zinniac turning Planet Saints into Planet Zin, I want to make sure he didn't booby-trap any of the clothes there with infectious code. Go buy something. If nothing bad happens, then it's probably safe.
Oh no, probably if I can, I'll wear a nice suit. Because there's not actually a suit of armor. There's DLC in this. Not that I'm aware of anyway.
I need to get my oil changed.
Just let's start that mission up way. Ooh. Probably wear that. It's not really my colour, but where the hell is white? Okay, so there's no white. Whatever. Oh, actually, one other thing I want to do. There we go. It's much better. I might remove the hat, but we'll see how it goes from here.
I'm pretty sure having rim jobs work on a car will save the vehicle data for you to load later. Why don't you take a car there and customize it or something?
Actually, first things first. Oh.
Clusters seem to be loose bits of code left behind by the simulation for some reason. I've only been able to locate a small amount right now, which I'm having trouble locking onto. Once in the general area of a cluster, I should be able to direct you to its location.
Once again, Kinsey, I know fuck all about what you've got me doing or why I'm doing it.
I'm still trying to figure out precisely what they are, but they seem like they'll be useful. There are several near my warehouse. I can't pinpoint their exact locations, but I marked the general areas for you.
Might as well.
Can't forget. Watch your proximity meter to see if you're getting closer to the cluster or farther away.
I'm close, Kinsey. How safe is it to nick this thing?
Safe-ish. Just keep getting them.
I'm glad that I get the vote of confidence from
this song is
Kinsey.
Brilliant. They sing with me, Kinsey.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, this is happening. Even if I have to let you be the cat.
Not gonna happen.
We come together. You're up, Kinsey. And you know, it ain't fiction.
No.
That's a direct order, Miss Kensington.
Fuck that.
And you wonder why I don't have you to tea anymore. Reading another cluster.
And then I think after this we get super speed.
This data is amazing. Incomplete, but amazing.
Details, Kinsey. And try to keep them simple.
It seems that anything that broke the normal rules of the simulation deposited loose data that can be incorporated into your programming.
It's truth. I think I actually understood that.
But since the data is so fragmented, it doesn't leave behind a complete subroutine to loop into your codebase.
And back to the gibberish.
Ugh. It's simple. The more clusters you get, the more you can upgrade and alter your abilities.
Bob's your uncle. So will 3 of these suffice?
Still missing some key fragments. Get one more and we'll see.
What's that weird?
So are these data biscuits?
Clusters.
Right, clusters. If they can be so bloody useful, why does Zinyak leave them lying around?
Why would they need them?
To give his soldiers more juice? I don't know, you said they're so amazing.
If Zinyak wants to change the code for his people, he can just... He wrote the simulation!
But doesn't he want us to keep... Sod it, I'll just accept this and move on.
Probably better that way.
Holy shit. Zinyak destroyed my flat.
Ugh. That place should have been condemned a long time ago.
Well, the ladies never complained.
That should be enough. Let's see what I can do here. Check your hub.
There we go.
Whoa, this feels brilliant.
Here, let me load up a training program for you to test your powers.
So, what's this then?
The code says you can jump long distances and run at super high speeds. How about starting with a small jump?
How exactly am I supposed to jump up that?
Try pushing off from the wall each jump.
So I just run up walls now, do I?
It'd be more accurate to say you can jump up them repeatedly.
Pretty much the same thing.
Okay, try focusing on charging your jump. That should get you higher.
Crikey!
This time I've moved the buildings apart. Try making that jump.
Oh, I'm liking this.
Okay, now for the big test. Use your super speed to get a running start and leap to that opposite building.
You gotta be fucking joking.
Just try it.
Fun, but we can do better.
Good, because I found a race subroutine already in the city.
Spot on.
See? You did it!
Like I say, now we don't need cars anymore. We don't.
I think I figured out how this works. Run along the path collecting the power orbs, which should boost your new speed. Every time you hit a checkpoint, you'll be able to stay in the program a bit longer so you can reach the end. Though you probably want to avoid the firewalls along the way. Good luck.
How's this race tied to the simulation?
Don't know, but it seems like when you break through any checkpoints along the race, the district's reality matrix will overload a little.
You lost me.
It means the simulation doesn't like it, and we're able to control the area.
Hey, that time it made sense.
It's like the first time I said it too.
Love you too, Kinsey.
Lies.
And obviously doing this on mouse is much easier. I mean, you can still do it on console, but this makes life easier this way. Buddy, you're a pro. I don't know that song. I know it. I don't know the lyrics. Well, we will rock you, but so I don't really know the lyrics.
I'm sending you a tower I'd like you to climb. I'd like to track some data on your jump ability for my personal records.
Well, like I say, this is all the clusters. Years ago, obviously, when the game came out, this was before I even played it. But Dark Shadow, he played this game with his brother, and he said that even him and his brother collecting all these collectibles, obviously in co-op, took the piss. I did it and I beat their time so much quicker. Why? I didn't get bored. I didn't get bored, just listened to music, and I just sort of shut myself off and just got them all fairly quickly, which is always a nice thing to have if you can just shut your brain off. And also climbing these towers gets much easier when you can run up walls, because if you do it right, you can just run straight up and skip all this. How many do I have? 22.
I'm really curious just how much abuse you can take in the simulation, so why don't you go play in traffic? Oh, don't worry, you won't die or anything.
Actually, what does the map look like? Oh yeah, obviously it's the same map, but I was just wondering about stuff.
Driving such a pain in my...
I mean, at the moment it is actually better if I drive.
I wonder where Brad is taking me to dinner tonight.
Obviously I'm not that fast. I think once you get a couple upgrades, and especially once you get infinite stamina, but that's like end game stuff. But obviously once you get it, the sooner. Like obviously if I was playing this for like the first time, I'd be going out exploring, I'd be doing stuff. I'll be doing some of that, but I don't think I'll be doing them all, because some of them are a little annoying.
I want to pay.
Still bloody hurts. Worst part's coming up.
I'll find you, bitch! Where's the hot?
Got you now. Quick, hopes in you ain't watching. Holy shit. Got you now. Quick.
To hell with this.
I hate everyone right now. Why'd I say yes?
I'll find you.
Can't be.
Still bloody hurts.
Got you now.
This may hurt.
To hell with this.
Oh, bronze.
Oh, my liver. Quick! Landings are awful.
Can't be late.
I wonder where Brad.
What?
Where's the?
Oh.
Too bloody high.
I'll find you.
Out of the way. Does everyone think this helps? Holy shit. Everybody get moving.
We'll need 200,000. Shouldn't be that hard.
You ain't bad. Boom.
I can't believe I have to work a double shift.
Fuck me! You really think this doesn't hurt? Oh. It can't still bloody hurts.
Dumb. And that's the other thing about this stuff. You want the gold medals because I believe it gives you more thingy-majigs. I think. No, I've only got 3. Never mind. Actually, how many do I get for this? Nothing.
So, you know how you like blowing things up? Well, I found you a tank already and waiting for you to go to town with. That way I can see just how much the simulation can take.
I hope my dealer didn't ditch me. Did you notice who I was? This is working out well. I'm having a blast here. This is a bloody good time. Serve the bugger right. How about one more? Little destruction never hurt me. Not like they could have stopped me. Bugger had it coming.
Oh, just fucking barely.
Why didn't I just lease this piece of crap? This is my bike, isn't it?
I will actually. Fuck off.
Which of course is protected by even more sin.
I will look up a mission list for this. Just to see what missions there are, just so I can appropriately
Basically a giant workstation. A system like the
decide what I
simulation
want to
probably
do.
requires constant
Like I said, I wouldn't mind doing
which
some of
is
the
what
side
these
stuff,
seem to
but
be for.
like I said, I'm not a fan of them in
Of
this.
course not.
Like I'll probably do the races because they're really easy.
I can't believe
But obviously if I'm not getting any clusters from them, which I want to say you do, but if you don't, then I pretty much won't do them. Because obviously you're getting there's no reward. Besides money, money's nice. But without those clusters, I'm not going to rush out and do them. I'm not. It's not how you spell missions.
Could be better.
After this gets
Like I say, like, well, once I do play GTA 5 sometime in the future, like I say, that is going to be a game that I'm going to sink time into.
Never get to the main console.
It is, like I say, I would like to 100% it for once, because I didn't do it on PS3. I have the strategy guide. So if the strategy guide have maps and stuff, I'll just use that instead of a video walkthrough. But, and even then, actually, it would be pretty easy for a video walkthrough, because obviously, game here, stream and stuff here, video there. Obviously, different mouse and keyboards for different PC, you know, streaming PC and whatever. It should actually make things pretty easy.
Might as well yank shit out.
Line touch and bravado for the win. Percent.
Oh, there's really not that many missions at all. There aren't. Well, obviously main missions and stuff. Like I say, I'm probably going to do the side missions as well. Those I probably will do, depending on what they are. Like I say, I can't remember much about this game. And then if it gets to the point where, say, if tomorrow, obviously I'm ready, I will do the DLC probably straight away tomorrow. Because then I can accurately find out. Obviously I'll get to a certain point with the main game, like I'll get to the penultimate mission, well, the final mission, then I'll make a decision to do side content depending on what time it is.
With the shield down, you can get to the console at the base of the structure.
Right, piece of cake.
I will. Oh, hey, random. Why do you even need guns in this game? Because you don't have superpowers. Or at least not those kind of superpowers anyway. You don't. Or at least not yet anyway. Like you don't get the cluster stuff and the stomp and whatever until slightly later on.
Steady. Destroying technology.
I'm showing some strange readings close to you.
Like I say, I think today what I'll do is I'll just blast my way through a lot of the main story. And then like I say, tomorrow I'll do the
I don't know, but it isn't reading like a normal Zen.
2 DLCs.
I think you could integrate your code with it.
Meaning?
It means once you take him down, get close enough, and I think you can absorb him.
Right, because I want that inside. See? In for a pound.
And now we do the whole Matrix thing.
Oh, that's smashing!
Hey, it worked!
Yes, bravo. Perhaps my wardens underestimated you. I won't let them make the same mistake twice.
That can't be good.
To hell with him, Kinsey. Set me up with one of those training rooms.
I think I can do that.
So what did I get? Teleportation? Laser vision? Bone claws?
Whoa. Looks like the ability to freeze people and objects with an ice blast.
That sounds awesome.
Let me load up a few targets from the simulation for you.
Oh, hang on. You're not putting in people who will try to kill me.
Don't worry, these are safe programs. You can't die from them.
That's right, I'm better than you.
And I'll probably upgrade these abilities last. Because I would sooner be able to run fast than...
Clusters can be hidden inside walls. Use your blast to knock them out.
Oh, shit! Hell of an entrance there, guy.
I'll see if I can help with that. Okay, you should be able to recover from being knocked back now. Hold on. It looks... I added a shield to the warden code. I guess you pissed him off.
Occupational hazard. Now how do I get around it?
You'll need something more powerful than a weapon, so use your superpowers to deactivate the shield for a short time. Then you can shoot him.
Oh, that reminds me, I want Glide. That's the one that I do want. Isn't this Stomp? Here it is. Like Super using a machine gun. Superman using a machine gun. I thought you meant because of the gun that I was using. No, wall running is more important.
I've constructed a door that'll allow your mind to get out of the simulation and back into your body. Head toward it.
Right. So what's the deal with this Sin invasion, Kinsey?
The good news is they didn't get everybody. Just a whole bunch of people. According to what I've been able to decipher, the simulation is designed to house the best and the brightest specimens from various worlds.
The best and brightest from an entire planet. How big is this thing?
Big. But they haven't gotten to all of Earth yet. Just the major cities. Last I heard, Oleg was up at Camp David. That area doesn't look like it's been hit yet.
Wait, where am I in the real world? Are I mucking about with my body?
It's in a safe place. Once you're free, I'll pick you up at the landing platform.
So the thing is, Random, I'll ask, do you enjoy the superpowers in this? Like, I know you'd probably prefer, obviously, Saints Row 2 over this any day of the week, but just out of curiosity, because of this game being what it is, just interested to see if there is anything that the game does do that you like, rather than the entire game is shite. No, I thought not.
Driving this city's expensive.
Ha! I just hit 3. After this gets jacked.
This windshield done.
Kinsey, it's locked.
Wrong door.
Thanks, Kinsey.
Cheers.
But that didn't go terrible.
Can you quit being a baby and just walk in?
Look, lady, we're doing this in my time.
No, you're not.
My naked gooey body. Nice ass.
Where the devil? I feel like a dustbin at a truck stop. It's gotta be at that platform.
Yep, give me more time with the guy's ass. Just what I signed up for.
Where's Kinsey? It's truth.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hand it over. I'm in the belly of the beast.
I swear every time I come home, it's all, what'd you bring me? How come I never go on any raids? I got the same problem. Hey! Soldiers to report any and all misplaced or missing abductees immediately. Given the high volume of abductees, ye are experiencing unusual delays in processing pod chambers 3 through 8. Your patience is appreciated. All soldiers on high alert. Abductees are notorious for ill-fated escape. Permission is granted to shoot from all sides.
Great, now they want to kill me.
Serious diseases. Exercise caution when approaching or handling the abductees. Let Emperor Xenia oversee the celebratory execution of world leaders tonight in the main hall. Attendance is mandatory.
Seriously, Kinsey, let me know you're alright. Did I make a wrong turn? Oh, fuck.
They're not the brightest people in the universe.
Tell Xenia he's going down! Don't worry, I'm coming. Blah, blah, fuck. kill all of you and slide down the corpses to Earth. That's right. I'll kill a lot of you.
Is this on? Can they hear me? Well, hello. I see you're attempting a noble escape. Understandable given your situation, but I urge you to turn back.
Here we go. Hello, Kinsey Kensington. I think her name is. And Keith David. Even though I killed you, but whatever.
Let me take the stick. I'm getting us out of here.
Gee, Kinsey, thanks for saving my life. Why, thanks, boss. I love being appreciated. Boss, I'm the president now. When did you turn into such a jerk? Surprise, Kinsey. I've always been an asshole.
Thank you. I mean it.
You're not wearing pants.
This just got weird.
A little bit.
Can I fly now?
Knock yourself out.
I'm surprised she never went. You know, it's your boss, it's the president.
Why'd you save Keith David before me?
I, passed by him on the way out.
How, pray tell, did you get out?
Let's just focus on flying, shall we?
Too right. Kinsey,
Do a
does
barrel
the ship have a radio?
Radio signals bounce around space for...
Oh yeah, this is my jam.
And again, no music because copyright. Makes these games much less fun. But at least in the future, if I ever do replay these games, I can always leave music on. It's just that obviously whilst I do this, you know, and upload it to YouTube and whatever, may as well be able to upload the bloody damn thing. And it's the same thing with GTA, like, the amount of hours I'm going to put into GTA, like, then if I spend any time with the online or, you know, unofficial, like, mod servers and stuff, I'll probably leave music on, just so it's on in the background. Unless, obviously, Twitch ever got in touch saying, could you turn that off?
Spin this ship, damn it!
They're closing us in!
Stay on target.
Space. The final frontier. These are the something to the Voyagers of Stargate 9.
We're not really leaving the others, are we?
Hell no. But if we're taking the fight to Zinyak, we'll need all the help we can get. Kinsey, can you get in touch with Oleg?
Yeah, we should be in range.
Kablooey.
Huh. I always thought Nightblade was just...
Oh no, they did get him back.
Oh no, my friend. It is the essence of drama. Hey, you need to take that?
You know anyone with the 217 area code?
Is that St. Louis?
Probably telemarketer.
Oof. Ignore.
Voicemail?
You want me to leave a message? It's all gone.
Well, I'd say this was a productive day.
You're a fucking monster.
Oh, don't act surprised. I told you this would happen.
You killed 7 billion people.
We're done talking.
He's not getting away with this.
You're goddamn right he's not. Kinsey, can you use this thing to place me back in the simulation?
Yeah, I think I should be able.
Do it.
Wait, you want to go back in there? You can't kill Zinyak plugged into a computer.
I can kill a lot of people with a computer.
You? Sure. You need help setting the DVR.
If taking over a
Oh,
small
fuck
part
you,
of the
Keith David.
simulation led you to me, taking over the whole damn thing has to do something good.
You don't even know what will happen.
She probably does.
The president is right. Whenever the simulation is disrupted, I have a small window to work my way inside the Zin security network. The more it's disrupted, the more time I'll have to map out Zinyak's mothership. I can identify structural weakness, locate where they're keeping our friends.
And find Zinyak.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
When historians look back on the fall of the Zin Empire, this will be the defining moment. An act that was supposed to demoralize, galvanized, and a course was set that the Saints could never back down from. But even more monumental is this. If the Earth was not destroyed, pragmatism would have won over desperation, and the Saints would never have been reunited with the most dangerous man in all of history,
Johnny Gat.
But ever as
Like I say, I would have preferred if they'd have just kept Gat dead. Yeah, he's a good character, but I mean, they killed him off. You know, I would have preferred just leaving him. Now, if they had him in the simulation, whatever. But by just saying, oh yeah, that gunfire that you heard wasn't actually his, it was Zinyak did some stuff and then he took Johnny Gat because he was Earth's warrior or whatever, and he doesn't want, for the time when he comes to take over Earth, he didn't want the one man to be able to take him out, if I remember correctly. But then the funny thing is, this game goes all Matrix on you. I think you get the superpowers from that into the real world, and you rip Zinyak's head off. So, you know. And this is all the DLC. There's a lot of whooshing. Oh yeah, Enter the Dominatrix, like I say, that's the DLC. I'll play that tomorrow. Actually, when does How the Saints Save Christmas turn up? Whatever. I'll do it as and when it turns up.
See me on the ship.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Keith. I will always have time for you.
I've been thinking a lot about those days on the campaign trail. I bet we can use a lot of those techniques against the Zin.
Yeah. That Topeka debate got pretty messy.
Ah, damn. The whole planet gone. That's really not going to work for me. I hope you understand.
Oh yeah, you can't ever romance Keith David, which is the most shitty thing to ever happen. You can fuck everyone in this game, and even the robot, but Keith goddamn David. It's annoying. Oh, and hey Brad, how you doing? There's only one door. How you been? I'm not a boy. I'm older than you. Remember that.
Remember that time you had to outrun those protesters in Boise? It's kind of like that.
Beggars.
Upgrades. No, I may as well get it up. Play Zelda. You're gonna keep asking that, and I'm gonna keep saying no until I actually play one. This is not a boring ass game. Admittedly, this one is not the best of the Saints Row series, but it's not a bad game.
Fastest man alive!
Oh.
I'm like the wind.
Play Minish Cap and stop on Zelda, but I don't own it. That's the problem. Because I have a GameCube, if I'd have bought, or if I buy the, what is it? The Game Boy adapter thing for the GameCube, I can then plug that in, buy Minish Cap, plug that in, and actually play the game. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I can't stream GameCube games. Bollocks. Oh well. And I'm not gonna emulate it. Unless I own it, then I can, but it's just my morality. How many? 10. I need 15. Just emulate it. No, because that's illegal. I'm not big into emulation. I'm not. It's not my thing.
Remember when Pierce got in a fight with that reporter? That was a mess. Think you can do more damage than those two did?
I'm just not big into emulation. I'm not. I would sooner have a collection of games that I can pick out and play. Like, for example, that collection over there that's all physical. To me, that looks better than a Steam collection, because a Steam collection is just a list of words, whereas a physical collection, when it's all patly neat together in genre, well, not genre, but in console sort of order and stuff, it looks pretty damn good. You know, like, I would sooner have that than saying, oh yeah, I beat 10 of these games. Oh, really neat. How much did they cost? Oh, I emulated them. Oh. Like I said, I'd sooner have that game in my collection up there. You toss him.
Sorry, didn't catch that. I'm having a blast here. That's a brilliant shot.
Got it.
I'm a bloody natural.
That's more like it.
Another shot should do nicely. Glad I'm not over there.
Where the hell? Oh, it's all the way fucking up there. And yeah, like I say, it's stuff like that why I won't do sort of 100% on this. Because doing them first try is pretty hard. You have to level that gun up and whatever.
Zin patrols are like campaigning. Sometimes you really want to smack the shit out of them.
That's right, I'm a fucking saint.
I'm starving.
I just called the captain.
It's hard to keep perspective when you're so focused on denomination. Perspective. That's a decent segue to climb the tower, right?
Okay. Up we go, and there's a shit ton of bloody clusters. Wonderful. Shit.
Oh yeah!
I need 15. Oh! Oh! You cunt bag. There we go. 36, that means I can run up walls, which will give me, what's it, 21. And then increase my speed.
One of Zinyak's lieutenants is hiding as a regular person in the simulation. Take his ass out.
Shit, I forgot. I want,
City traffic's the worst, yo.
Well, you've got my vote. Come on by the ship when you're ready to reminisce some more.
like I said, I want to get bloody stamina. Because if I could have infinite stamina right now, then I don't need driving anymore.
You know?
But what I might do is not pay attention, that's what. But no, what I might do is I'll probably do the... actually, I'll do that whilst I'm here. But I'll probably do all the building things to take them over. Thanks, man. Crap. Why the hell are you? Thank you.
How'd you get made a warden?
Ooh. And conveniently, I have the bloody money. Lovely.
Camp David was a wild time, wasn't it? I can only imagine what we would have gotten up to if we didn't have to worry about the backlash.
Well, we don't have to worry about that now, right?
Oh, lovely. The wubstep gun. Dubstep gun to be precise, but... Oh god, dubstep. Why do you suck, massive wang?
If Zinyak wants a fight, we're going to bring it to him. Taking down the simulation will wreak havoc on all the Zin systems and help us.
There's 16 missions,
There's plenty you can do to overload, disrupt, and generally break the whole damn thing. So let's.
including this one.
I know hacking stores seems trivial.
So like I say, I'll probably just blast my way through the main story. It shouldn't be that hard.
That is it. Go big or go home, am I right?
Then like I say, I'll get to the last mission. And like I say, I'll mop up other stuff. I will. Mostly the
So you should be able to hack it from right outside the door. Good luck.
Yeah. Fucking Kinsey's job's easy. Oi, what just happened?
Oops, you must have tripped the security alarm.
And can I expect this every time?
I think I can cut off the outside security program from the rest of the stores, so no, it shouldn't happen again.
Shouldn't I really be going now?
No wait, don't. I want to see how their reaction protocols work.
Oh, it's my pleasure getting shot at for you.
Wine, wine, wine.
That's right, line up for a whooping. See this, Kinsey?
What?
Cop was transformed into Zin.
Looks like they're stepping up security even more. Be careful.
More Zin dropping in like death from above.
Those are access portals. You should be able to destroy them to stop more soldiers from showing up.
Right.
oh yeah, shit. That also reminds me. I want to upgrade the gun. Just then it does more damage.
Gold floating robot thing. I think it's controlling the security program here.
So
if you catch the golden orb and shut it down, then the Zin should no longer see you as an immediate threat.
catch the golden orb. Come here, you weak bastard. Kinsey, you were right.
Great. At least you have a way to get the Zin off your back now, so keep that in mind. Remember, this is only the beginning. With everything we're going to throw at Zinyak, he won't know what hit him.
Well, I may as well take over all stores that I bloody well passed by. Because if it's just hacking and not buying, I mean free money, I may as well. Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am. And the nearest gun store is there. Done. I should have bought explosive ammo actually. Actually, how much money will I have? Not 20,000.
Greetings. If you want to find and rescue your friends, you will meet me at my rift. Goodbye.
This should be interesting.
No kidding. Does this guy really think we would just trust some random ghost in the machine?
What if it's a trap? What's the worst that can happen?
I die, you die, we all die. Any combination that involves death at all, really.
Thanks, Kingsley. I still need to get Glide. Fucking hell. And yes, I am the Flash. I am Barry Allen. Or Wally West, or any number of other Flashes.
Connection to this simulation will remain open. The closer you land to the center, the stronger the connection.
I'm not finishing this until you tell me how you can help my friends.
I know how to navigate the Zin systems and travel between them. If you can find the right simulation, I can open a gateway between that one and yours.
Oh, that's real convenient. Why should I trust you?
Because I have no love for the Zin, as I was once their prisoner too. I have been stuck inside the Zin simulations, creating rifts, which cause chaos
Nope.
for Zinyak, though the Zin inevitably shut them down.
So what? You want me to be your errand boy?
Your help ensures I am able to keep them open permanently. A benefit to us both.
Can you have done this on your own?
My body has long since died. I implanted my consciousness into the main simulation computer many years ago.
But even though you have no body, you're still gonna help me, right?
I cannot. That is, not unless you find me a physical, global form I can download my memory matrix into first.
That sounds like a lot of work for a vague promise.
Unlike humans, I keep my word and pay my debts. Besides, you know you need me.
What's next?
My access code is 1331. Use it when you find me a suitable form.
I want to make sure you are paid for your aid in keeping my rift open,
Ooh,
and to
my.
ensure you see that I am willing to help your cause.
Paid? How?
I have found new code which allows you to change the element of one of your powers.
Do you have a place I can test this?
Indeed I do.
These directions back.
Gotta get my reading. Got that sorted.
Carson.
How'd that work out for you?
In order to use this element, you will need to manually alter your power.
Manually?
Yes. I have created this tutorial message to explain how to do so.
Well, that's handy.
Now use your fire blast on those people. It will ignite anyone in the blast radius.
This would be great at a barbecue. Good stretch of the muscles there.
More element types exist in this simulation for various powers, if you are able to find or create the code, that is.
Thanks for the help.
It is not help, only repaying my debt. Now I will let you continue on your quest to find me the body you promised.
Kitty, this balmy AI won't help me break into other simulations unless he gets a body. So how do we get him one?
The Zin have almost everything in the simulation locked tight, but there is something you can use. A control and interface device.
Sounds fancy. Where can I get one?
You're in luck. The Zin have a bunch in transit right now.
Driving this city's expensive.
Oh, excuse me.
Damn. After this.
I want to pick.
The Zin are using CIDs to bring a downed hotspot online. Once you have a CID from them, get it to a safe spot and wipe its old programming, so the AI can upload its personality into the new shell. Go back to that first hotspot you took down. You can get a CID there.
One-man surgical strike, eh?
Sure. Go with that. Just get one and take it to a safe
Oh,
spot.
welcome back,
You don't
Daniel.
want to deal with Zin while trying to hack that
How are you?
device.
How's your gas ass?
Riddle me this, Kinsey. Can we get our AI a body in the real world too?
At this point, the AI is purely information. He's entirely digital. You could download him to your phone if you wanted. Why? Does he want a body?
Can't imagine he wants to be stuck in the simulation forever.
Good point. I'll check the ship for a suitable shell just in case.
Next guy.
Along with the CIDs, Zin are transporting a prototype for a contained forced recursive feedback projector.
Sounds like a load of bollocks even coming from you.
Imagine a gun that fires a bullet that bounces from one target to another, to another, to another, like a pinball racking up 1 billion points.
Yes, this is silent. Nice.
Be careful not to damage all the CIDs. I don't know when or if we'll get another chance to get one of these.
No worries, Kinsey, I'm on it. Which CID should I nick?
It doesn't matter, just pick one.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. It does.
Fuck me!
What did you do?
I touched it!
Well, touch it different next time.
How'd that work out for you?
Also, it's 2 towns on TV too. You've been following
What is this,
10 times
Kinsey?
for years.
Don't
You
pin
feel
this on
ashamed.
me.
Oh, these things are broken.
You should watch it. Great movie. Especially the Battle of Isengard. Trees versus orcs.
Finally. Quick, get to a safe spot so you can crack it open.
Or,
How far do I need to run?
Just away from the Zin.
the Battle of
It's
Helm's
someplace
Deep.
they
The
won't
Battle of
find you.
Helm's Deep
Will this
is
take long?
I won't know
really
until I
fucking
crack open the
amazing.
device and see how it ticks.
It's like a movie from 2002.
Keep an eye out while I work on this. I guarantee the Zin have a way
Seen
of
them
finding
all. Oh,
these
nice.
devices
What battle
remotely.
that is. Yeah. Trees versus orcs.
Don't let them take the CID.
Work fast. Serve the bugger right.
You're taking the hobbits to Isengard. To Isengard. To Isengard.
Oh, hey! I found the tracking device.
Wrap it up already?
Would you like to take over? I could shoot aliens for a while.
I see your point. Kinsey, you're killing me here.
Almost done. Hold on.
I loved it when Orlando Bloom did that. You know, he's on set for The Hobbit, and then obviously someone gets the tablet or whatever, plays it, and then just pulls it down and pulls it up, and he's there. That's when you know you have good people. When someone makes a meme joke out of you and a song, and you find out about it, so you make a video.
Look, the connection in this area is slow. Get closer to a major connection point like a power plant, and this might go
Bigger than the
faster.
back of Return of the King. I don't care. Although I do hope it is good. That's minimum. I do hope it's very, very good.
Well, probably, but
Then we're setting up shop over there.
But that's the thing though, Game of Thrones does rival Lord of the Rings, and for me personally, I do prefer Lord of the Rings. Granted, I've already explained that I've not really watched
assuming the AI wasn't lying, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't be able to get right to it.
Game of Thrones,
Speaking of which,
mostly because I'm a pussy who doesn't want to watch a TV show with nudity. Because I'd sooner have character development and story rather than...
And you know, it's useful.
Useful?
This is all a bit overwhelming, Kinsey. I want him to
For me
help you with all the
personally.
cyber stuff.
I'm doing just fine without Matt Miller.
Yep. What a guy. And he beat up Justin Bieber in that nightclub, if anyone remembers. Like, I think Bieber walked in and whatever, and I think he just had enough of his shit, so he laid into him. He did. Which is...
I'm here. Just need to mop up these sin first. Sorry, didn't catch that.
History doesn't mean no character development. Those things aren't even linked. No, I know. I'm not trying to say that the TV show is bad because of nudity. I'm just saying that for me personally, I would prefer if there's a version with which you can skip the nudity. You know, give me a sentence what happens besides saying shit like vaginal insertion, women saying, oh, and guys going... Like, implied sex scenes, for me, are better than just full-on nudity. I don't know. It's just, it's weird.
That's right, line up for a
Like, people are thinking, wait, a straight white dude doesn't want to watch porn in TV? What is he? Some sort of bitch? And the answer is yes. But, I don't know. Like, the scene itself doesn't add anything. It doesn't. I'm not gonna bring him smash all the hot chicks in Hollywood. Well, he hasn't smashed me, so... Obviously, until then. Right, it used to be like that. The History Channel version skipped nudity scenes and the Amazon Prime version had it. Oh, really? Maybe you want straight Omega lol. Okay.
Personality transfer at 31%.
I found an access point that can help speed this along. Get to it and activate it.
Were you even trying? Here we are. And switched on.
Let's send an access point out further.
You awesome.
I'm on the second one. I've got both the access points online. Is the download improving?
Just mentioned. No, I know. I know.
Much too fast.
I mean, I was gonna say that,
It is
but
overloading.
I didn't want to.
Overloading?
Overheating. Get to him and cool him down.
Oh, he's over there.
Okay, we're good. We're fine. I managed to throttle the connection a bit, so it should be much more stable now.
How much time till the download's done?
3 minutes.
Right then. Just enough time to fight off a few waves of sin. It's not a proper party till the murder bots arrive.
Murder bots? Oh, wow.
Oh wow, doesn't quite cover it, love. Suppose we could put Sid in a murder bot instead.
Do you really want to give some rogue AI an exoskeleton equipped with a complement of weapons and a history of violence?
No, I guess not.
Besides, I already found a real CID body for him on the ship. So, you know, synchronicity.
Well, that happened.
Oh my god, why does this hurt so much? Personality transfer at 74%. Data bottleneck encountered.
Blood's pumping now.
It's full of stars. Download complete. All right, time to kill us some aliens.
Oh god, I'm gonna regret getting Sid a real body, aren't I?
Bless you, Sid, you vicious little rascal. Bloody hell, this day just gets worse and worse. Kinsey?
Take him down and I should be able to transfer some of his powers to you.
Fucking hell.
Whoa! This is... my skull feels like it's on fire!
Welcome to being able to move things with your mind.
Is this glass orb thing important?
Yeah, it has more clusters in it. Pick it up with your mind and smash it open. Okay, now use that power to throw things at the warden and take down his shields. Nice job. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it.
Fuck. There we go. There we go. Now we've got How the Saints Save Christmas. Yep. They're both the DLCs. I'll do them tomorrow. I will. Actually, first things first, Matt. There's the nearest one. Actually, fuck it. I've got about an hour. I'll take over a couple of these. I don't need to, but may as well since I'm going that way towards the gun store. On further examination, this game is very similar to Crackdown in terms of development, except Crackdown's better.
Big stretch of the muscles there.
See, now those I will crack open. Or any on the walls, I will definitely crack those open. Because with my money, I can buy explosive rounds.
I can't believe it.
Although I should really focus on my SMGs. So see, those are what I'm going to be using for most damage. But I mean, I may as well get it anyway. Oh, I'll go for a Tommy gun. Oh, acidic ammo. Acid-laced bullets do additional damage over time. Lovely. Obviously, once I get 20,000, I'll do that. Then obviously whatever I do from this point forward, upgrading that gun is paramount. It's obviously when finding bosses and stuff, if I can just kill them much quicker. Obviously that'd be much better. The hell are you doing, Genki? Okay, never mind. I'm out of here. Quests, ghost in the machine instead of ghost in the shell. Hardy her. Could you show me where to go, please?
Bet I'm gonna be lit.
Your attempt at stopping me is futile. Not unless you chase me. I am in desperate need of assistance.
Bug already coming.
This lake's getting to work.
And now we get to do Genki's Mayhem thingy-majig. Mind over murder.
The rules are simple. Each scoring area contains a variety of floating rings. The color of the ring denotes the type of object you need to throw it through in order to score a point. Vehicles go through blue, people through green, and the head of our very own Professor Genki through the pink ones. Score a point on every hoop within the time limit, and you win. Good luck. It's murder time.
Fun time. Oh, and that also reminds me, Genki's dead. 1:30.
Welcome to Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder! Brought to you in part by everybody's favorite alien overlord, Zinyak.
That's right, folks. The Maven of Mascot Mayhem has teamed up with the Conqueror of Countless Galaxies to create an all-new Genki experience.
As folks at home know, by exploiting weaknesses in Zinyak's meticulously crafted simulation, our contestant has gained the power of telekinesis. But they will have to master the power of the mind to complete the challenges ahead of them today.
I can now see why the Professor was so eager to join forces with Zinyak. This should make for an interesting addition to the Genki family of games.
Right you are, Bobby. So let's meet our contestant, the winner of Genki Bowl 7, and our favorite contestant, the President of the United States.
Or whatever bits are still floating around in space, right, Zach?
Too soon, Bobby. Too soon. Let's get to the action. So, Bobby, how do you think the addition of superpowers is going to affect the game?
A submachine gun is a fine weapon, but nothing.
And that's it for our first.
Excellent job by our contestant.
Okie doke, Daniel. There's a $14.4 million Bugatti. Count me out. Because in all honesty, how many roads are there on planet Earth that you can actually use that to its full potential? Because owning a car like that in England is stupid because, well, I mean, it sort of speaks for itself.
We powered up, Sid.
You know, England, we don't exactly have many open roads, besides like the M1 or the A1. We don't really have many open roads. And I've seen where I live, surprisingly, like a Ferrari at one point, or a Porsche, and I'm like, who the fuck has that kind of a car when you're in a rural location? Like, honestly. Like, who does such a thing?
Okay, we powered up, Sid.
My cops multiple times. Well, obviously, you know, obviously, the guy was driving it legit. He was, you know, obviously obeying the laws of the road and whatever. But
It's gone, Kinsey. We take what we can get.
yeah, like,
So how does this work?
in England, we don't exactly have many open roads, and especially, you especially have a car like that, or like a Bugatti or something, and you're in London, you're shit out of luck. Because London, it's quicker to walk to work than it is to either get trampled on the underpass or drive at a snail's pace on land. It's, well, the tube I should say, but yeah, it's fucking, Jesus Christ, can flex like crazy. Well, yeah, but like, sure, I looked at the car and I went, you know, but like, when you actually think about it, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It cause a chick magnet. Again, where I live, yeah, not really. Like, sure, it made me go, ooh, that's nice. But, like, when older cars, you know, drive by, I'm like, very nice, you know? Like, all these fancy supercars, yeah, they're nice and all, but, I don't know. There's a thing about older cars that draws me to them rather than a flashy supercar.
That's only vaguely insulting.
Look, you sound just like Julius Little. Putting a guy who betrayed you in the number 2 slot seems like a great way to get killed.
I'm nothing like Julius.
Kinsey, we're ready.
I'm sending Sid the jailbreak.
Any last advice?
When you're inside Matt's virtual oubliette, there's a decent chance that I'll be focusing on interfacing with the intrusion countermeasures, so pay attention to the console commands.
Any last advice he'll understand?
Don't get killed.
Gotcha.
Matt Miller, the self-proclaimed hacker god, ran all the cyber terrorism for the Syndicate back in Steelport. Now he's Asha's right-hand man in MI6. I just hope we can trust him like she does.
You know, Kinsey, rescues go better when you have a fucking gun.
Does all get
Well, you don't have superpowers
Lambo
either.
because the idea that rich people don't commit crimes.
It's a command prompt.
Okay,
Just give me a
then.
second.
No clip. Unknown command. Nice.
Tanks, of course.
Damn it! The camera's screwed up. I'll just have to deal with it.
What a surprise. Kinsey, fix this.
I'm trying, but I'm not used to the code they're using. Give me a second.
That's done. What's next?
Could it be as simple as 3D?
Take the space out.
Oops. Sorry. Finger slipped.
The beat up car, they'll assume it's a rapist. Well, you know.
Much better.
There should be 3 data towers controlling the security to Matt's prison.
Let's take it out, right?
Well, I wouldn't want you to go outside your comfort zone.
I must say, I am amused at this attempt to save a man who tried to kill you once.
3 times, actually.
All the same, what is it you hope to accomplish? Mr. Miller is beyond your help.
Don't worry about Matt. Worry about yourself.
Very well. Your futile attempts do entertain me, after all.
Nice day to be me. Am I just shooting tanks, or do you have a better plan?
Destroying the tower should destroy the tanks with it.
Miss Kensington is rather astute for a human.
Yeah, well, big towers controlling security on a linear path. Not very creative for your superior intelligence.
Touche.
That's
Oh,
two.
got him.
One more to go.
Can't get more likely to be accused of crime if
thank
all
you,
is feel
Kinsey.
attractive. Well,
Sure, you almost led me into certain death.
sort of, but well, I mean, not really. I'm actually gonna have to say not really to that. I've never ever
God,
heard
are
that
you so
before.
mad about that? I said I was sorry.
I said you came through.
Like, yeah, sure, I may not be. I mean, I'm not personally. Obviously, it comes down to personal perspective. But the prettier people
Kinsey, I'm at the last tower. Let's finish this.
are
I don't think it should be.
probably more likely
He's made the tower invulnerable.
to have things
Hang on,
happen
I'll
to
find a way.
them than
Pumping now.
the ugly people, if you really want to put it that way. Because obviously, you know, pretty people, you know, they must be doing well for themselves. You know, like it would make sense. But again, besides the obvious sort of beauty and
Kinsey, give me a hand.
sort of looks and stuff, it still comes down to personal perspective, somewhat.
Makes a lot more sense now.
There's a story that proves that people assume good-looking people don't commit crimes. Yeah, but that's just...
Yet again, I am impressed by
With studies like that, yes, okay, you can still say, you know, with sort of conclusive evidence. But it again, a statistic like that, you can still ask people, and some people will still disagree with what statistics you have, because obviously it's all personal perspective, really. But like I say, I would still more than likely assume that people would probably agree that, like I say, prettier people would probably have more crimes committed to them than those who are not. Because like I say, it seems like they're more well off and well inclined, but that's not entirely true, obviously. You know.
Sorry I tuned out after you started boring the shit out of me.
It's a quote from Macbeth.
Still boring.
Ain't gonna lie, you just a good-looking person over someone ugly. Well, again, that's the thing. Is, you know, for me personally, like obviously, depending on the situation you're in, determines what you think. Like obviously, for example, if you're seeing a medical professional, obviously their advice and what they say should be seen as high regard over, you know, stuff like that, where that would make sense. But if you was talking to, say, beauticians and stuff, or whatever, or, say, statistically the hottest, well, not hottest, but the most beautiful woman on this planet, who's, say, a mechanic, who gets down and dirty in cars, and she's covered in grease all day, obviously to a lot of people that is very attractive, but to a lot of other people you won't see that statistically most beautiful person in the world to be getting down and dirty and that kind of thing. Like you'd think they'd be modelling or something. Like that's just it's just that human programming. You know, we see we assume, like men. We all think men are just horn dogs who want to build and destroy. It's obviously not the case. And it's the same thing with women. Women aren't dainty little creatures. Granted, in terms of human physique, compared to what's the potential of what women can achieve compared to men, there is a bit of a difference, because I mean, I'm not trying to say that women can't be as buff as men, but it's just that men have the physique and tone through natural progression through human history to be able to be built and whatever. So that is just sort of whatever. But it's just one of those things that, like I said, I don't usually look at stuff like that. Like I don't really look at that kind of stuff.
This is your life as it led you to this point. All your past violence, crimes, and losses on display to remind you of.
Fuck you. Because we're horny dogs. I mean, we are, but.
Trapped in technology.
Oh, you can't type.
In a cyber world he can't control.
I'll get you out, Matt.
Without Miss Kensington, very doubtful. Behold my empire.
It's not a whole lot to behold.
This is but a glimpse of what I have conquered.
Is this the island that pirate came from?
Must you continue to display your plebeian intelligence?
I thought we were bonding.
I tire of this. Deal with her on your own. Ta-ta.
Oh, nice.
Well, hello. Time to get out of this hellhole, Matt.
There we go. Most guys walk on penny check that lets them ensure survival of the human race. No, that's just guys trying to get their rocks off, is all.
The kid could be in trouble.
Keith, you gotta relax. The guy's an MI6 agent, for God's sake. He can take care of himself.
You needed help getting out, and you're the commander-in-chief.
That's a really good point. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Oh, I did. I'm just not a big fan of Matt.
Kinsey!
Come on! Can't I get some payback? Got a little lost. Big deal.
Oh, he got a little dead. Who knows?
Oh, he's fine. He's probably having the time of his life exploring Zinyak's ship.
Oh, hello, Punit Dagger. How are you doing? How is you? Creating an actual sure the species survives. Well, not really, like I say, most guys just want to get their rocks off. They don't want to procreate. Like, I don't know many teenagers who's extremely full on testosterone who wants to procreate. That shit happens accidentally. It does. Oh, give me the gang ability, please. Thank you. You're on that quest too. Oh, you're on the same quest? Nice. Just give me the stuff. Thank you. You're good? I'm glad you're good. Me? I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. I'm always doing fantastic. Unless I'm not. Which I guess makes sense. It doesn't matter what we want. No, it really doesn't. It never does.
If we don't help Matt, he will die.
Fine, take this.
What do I call? I'm probably going to have to decline. Because I just want to beat my way through this game. Because this game is not that good. It's okay, it's pretty decent. Like I say, I'm just trying to blast my way through it. I am.
Same thing.
Not really. A robot is an
If I ever... Hang on a minute. That woman, if it wasn't Shaundi... she had her nipples out. There was no nipple tassels.
Are you breaking my power armor?
Just gonna put that out there.
If you do damage the power armor, you can find repair.
Yeah, like I say, I just want to beat this game. Like, I want to get everyone done with. Because the game's okay. It's nothing spectacular. Oh, and also, this is a reference to, Red Faction Armageddon. The not-so-great Red Faction game, but they're the things that you pick up for upgrades and whatever.
Gun arms on there for show. What can they do?
You're actually wrong about that. I'm more than certain that there were condoms used back in ancient Egypt.
Can you get this thing through the door?
Like they had like they had woven their own like little sort of cotton baskets to put over their penises to catch the semen. And I'm more than certain that that's the case. I want to say that that's true. I'm fairly certain I know that, and I also think they also use some kind of like honey and some other thing to put on down there. I think. I'm not entirely certain, but I think. It's all good. Okay. Like I say, I don't want to be that guy. I would be up for co-op in other stuff, but like I say, this is just one game that I want to get over and done with. Like I say, I'm just going to play the main story, the DLCs, and I'll have the game done tomorrow. I will. And also, we've got to find me, apparently. Sometimes measure pregnancy. Well, not really. Puerto Rican pullout. Even I know that. If I've learned anything from Brown Man, you know, twitch.tv/Brown Man. Like, if I've learned anything from that Puerto Rican motherfucker, is Puerto Rican pullout, don't be a bitch. If I've learned anything. That's the only time there's nudity outside of the church scene. There's nudity in the church scene? Really? Really? No, shit. People did. And also, it's nice that you, Punit, have decided to... you've come into my stream, and we're talking about sex, pulling out, pregnancy, and men being horn dogs, and you're fine with it. I like you. We're gonna get along. Because that means you've entered here at the utmost of stupidity where most people would go, why the fuck are people talking about this? Get away from me. But you've stuck around you've entertained the idea of the Puerto Rican pullout. I like you. Pull out. So yeah, just pull out. I'm not joking. I've never had to use the strat myself because, well, I mean sex is a mystery. It is. But even I know. Puerto Rican pullout. Don't be a bitch. There's a person in the church in a later quest. Oh, in a later quest. Oh, okay. I'll keep my eyes open for it. Research. No stream, you like talking about random stuff. Good. That means we'll get along. If you stick around, we'll get along. Oh, fuck you, Black Blazer. If you've been sitting there watching this entire time, that's great. But if you've just managed to turn up at this time, whilst we talk about this, every time we talk about something, you always manage to just go, who said what now? And you immediately call us out on it. I love you. I like you. No, I hate you. I know how to talk to you. Actually, no, you can't. You can't. From what I'm aware of, pre-cum is just sort of like a it's just a fluid to sort of make it more slippery. It's like lube, essentially. That's what pre-cum is. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually have any semen in it, or at least if it does, very small amounts, obviously compared to an actual full orgasm. So like I say, if it does, it's going to be a minimal amount, and yes, that is risking a chance, but obviously the chance is so goddamn low compared to, like I say, the regular mayonnaise, then, you know. Once you play this game. Nice. So obviously we'll be playing the bloody same missions at the same goddamn time. You can learn from me maybe. If this is your first time, which I probably don't think it is. You can. It's rare, but it happens. Like I say, I ran super sprint for 250,000 meters. What? Okay, game, go home. You're drunk. Why haven't I got that achievement? Well, I mean, I just got it, but why didn't I get it on my first playthrough, like 2 years ago?
I have the parts. Get to me and I'll set you up.
Really? Oh, okay. Like I say, I wouldn't know. I've never been in a situation where I've especially measured and gone, nope, there's nothing. Like, I've never been in that situation. I don't think many people would be, but you know, you've played this game more than enough times. I'm sorry that you've done that, but if you enjoy this game, more power to you. I wish I could enjoy this game like I do the other Saints Row games, but yeah, it's okay. Like I said, this is my second time playing this.
Next time you should run. You alien fuckers are dead! God, I love robots with guns.
There is nature control or wear a condom. Like, unless if you're allergic to it, but this is an essential thing played, so you like it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But if you play the others, you probably will enjoy them so much more. Because Saints Row 1 is basically a clone of GTA, which, I mean, that's alright. And Saints Row 2 is still somewhat a clone of GTA, but it has its own little niche to it of jokes and stuff. And then obviously Saints Row 3 just sort of said fuck it. There was this 1 week you got hell paranoid, thought you had after one night stand, got tested. Well, as far as I'm aware, you wouldn't know if you do, or at least straight away you wouldn't know.
Tell me, Kinsey, where are you?
But usually after one night stands it is always best to get tested anyway. So you're gonna get a real lot of the games and DLCs. You play Get Out of Hell. Yes, I have. I've played every single Saints Row game. Get Out of Hell is a not bad standalone game, although it is a sequel, and unless if you want spoilers, there's one thing that I can say about its story that it does for another game. Obviously, if you don't want it, just let me know. But if you do, then it's just one small thing. It doesn't really matter. But, you know. Yeah, well, yeah, true. What is your guy? Why does your guy have a Scottish accent? No, he has an English accent because I'm English. I prefer to have the English voice actor instead of fucking Troy Baker. As much as I tolerate the guy in all of my other video games, like, if I can not have him in this, that'd be wonderful.
Hey, Matt, you still have your man crush on Keith David?
That is Mr. Keith David to you.
just for games. Well, why not? You've played 50% of the game. Oh, okay. Well, like I say, if you want... It's just that there's one thing that happens. I mean, if you really want to know, I can let you know, but if you don't... Because I won't. I mean, it's not like that story in that game matters at all.
Where did that thing go?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm just getting some job anyways. I'll use it for games. Oh, true.
Look at us.
Very true.
Killing everything in sight. Is this what being a sociopath feels like?
Not have spoilers. Oh, okay. Well, no, like I say, it's not really spoilers, technically. But it's just that what happens at the end of the game does something. Like I say, once you've beaten it, if you still want to know what I wanted to say, obviously, you know, you can always pop in, let me know, and I can let you know. I mean, it's not... I'm not going to say anything, because otherwise if I say anything else, you might work it out, but I won't bother.
What's it doing, Kinsey?
Ooh, university. Ooh, what are you studying? Because usually uni people are smarter than me. But if you're doing something that I could be doing, I could maybe help you. You could help me. Who knows? Computer engineering. Never mind. Nowhere near. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. So what do you learn in computer engineering then? There's a lot of idiots in uni. Well, I mean, true, but usually a lot of people who go to uni are, you know, they want to do something for themselves and whatever.
You're wrong. I think she's making a lot of sense. She's wrong. Find out where this is. We're getting my best friend back.
You are. Good. Maybe computing technologies left at the end of year 1. You hated it. Well, like I said, I don't mind, like, computing tech. It's just that when I did it back in school, or at least in 6th form, like I say, because I was doing other university grade work, which was being done for 2 years, and you're pretty much grueling that work out day after day to make it perfect, because our teachers wanted it to be perfect. And like, as much as I learned in well, the IT and stuff, like, obviously I've mentioned this before, but like, I failed because,
major readings coming from your area.
or at least my mental capacity, I couldn't do, you know, almost 24 hours of university coursework and stuff to then do something else that also takes up a lot of time for coursework and stuff.
Watch out for that stomp. It's sending waves of energy out from him.
You know, programming. I'm okay at programming. I haven't done it in 2 years, but component level circuitry. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So there's a lot of maths. Also, you did visual programming, and I had a lot of bullshit maths. Well, you say bullshit maths, but oh, you fucking wanker! You did chemistry fail because you never attended lectures or studied. Well, that's usually how you fail. You're an international student, so you can't really drop out because your family is Indian. Ah, okay. I believe I knew a guy on here a few months ago. Obviously, I hope he's doing well. but I think he was, I believe, maybe I know one guy who I was speaking to was doing that kind of stuff, and I think one guy was of that part of Asia at one point. And we actually got to talking about that kind of stuff. Pretty interesting. You hate math, but you like it at the same time. Yeah, I do like math, but I haven't done it for so fucking long that if you give me any of the stuff that I learned years ago, I'm not gonna remember any of it.
That stomp thing.
So I just step down hard.
Yep, and the blast wave will hurt them and throw them back.
The bullshit math is mainly for if statements. If this happens, do this. If it doesn't, do this. And had loads of loops containing algebra. There's no joy in it. Yeah.
There's data things down in the ground now.
Yep, stomp should make the clusters pop up.
It's not great, but
Here, try using it to take down Warden's shields. Good. Looks like it works. Sending you
math
back
is
now.
literally a universal language. Well, to an extent. The thing is, obviously, I don't know and I've never looked into it. But, like, how the hell do scientists know that ones and zeros and maths is universal throughout the universe? Because what if we come against an alien species that has no comprehension of what maths or ones and zeros are? You know, like I've not looked into it, and if I read into it and if it sort of seems logical, then whatever. But it's just like, you know, aliens speak whatever the fuck they speak. How the fuck do we know that they know what maths is? Someone threw 7 times 6 at me the other day and you just sat there. Considering you don't know it's 42. Because obviously 6 times 6 is 36, plus 6. 42. Journey the side quests, or at least the loyalty quests. I'll probably do them. It's just that for me now, because I'm sort of off in 20 minutes, I can do all that tomorrow. I can. Species yeah, but maths. Really, maths. Maths is going to be the thing that you dictate if a species is smart. You know, they could have the power to time travel or travel through reality without using math. If it's possible. And you know, and we'd say that they're stupid because, oh, you don't know what 2 plus 2 is. You don't know that a 1 and a 0 means this. And then they'll just go back in time and rape us. Because, well, you know. That's a question about math. Has puzzled us. Is math made up by us? Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna take anything scientists always say just because they say it's probably true. Because they don't know. We could be the only intelligent life in the entire universe, and we could all be throughout the universe's history. Yes, it seems mostly unlikely, but... And like I say, what if we do come against a species that are smarter than us, but they have no comprehension of what maths is? Does that make them stupid? Not necessarily. It's just that scientists can say that they're smart because they're saying, well, because we don't actually know the answer and because we know it's pretty smart, it must be the answer. And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, probably, but not necessarily. That's also a different area of the universe. My point being, what we know to be true here, and it's the same thing with elements and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, sure, we breathe oxygen, we need it to live, but what if there's an element out there that makes us live forever? Like for example, Superman. You know, he comes from a different galaxy, you know, and the sun's radiation and rays, whatever, powers him to give him superpowers. How do we know that doesn't happen when we go to other... Also, I need to change my fucking... You know, like, how do we know? You know, but just because one smart dude says on Earth Oh, it must be true. It's possible. Like I say, it's very possible. It's just the matter of fact of saying, you know, there's no point us saying, like I say, maths and binary is how the universe works. Well, I mean, not really.
This is one heated battle.
Time to die, see. You and me now.
The opponents are on fire! Literally!
Oh my god, pick up the fucking thing.
Wave 2 complete! Welcome to the arena, Nightblade!
TK lift the guy. I mean, I could have done that. Okay, don't do it then.
That's all she wrote for Nightblade. That's it for this round of Super Power Fight Club.
Well, I'll probably have enough time today to rescue 3, maybe 4 people, and then that'll leave me sort of 7 missions. And then obviously, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll do the 2 DLCs first. Then I'll probably beat the game. Then I'll do all the side stuff on the side. Where do we get lunch? Catch you later. Okie doke. Well, I probably won't be on later. Because like I say, I'll be finishing in about 20 minutes. I'm only doing a couple more missions and I'll be off for the day. If you scroll down below the stream, it should have the stream times when I'm live. Obviously for your it should be changed to your time zone, but I think if you minus an hour, that's when I'm live for about 6 hours a day. But yeah, or like Random says, if you want, you know, give the channel a follow. And obviously you'll get notifications when I go live. They're not great notifications, but you get them nonetheless. But otherwise, it was nice having you here.
Too bad for you.
There you go. Oh, and now Brad's trying to steal what Daniel says. Tisk tisk. Oh, I have the money. And that's the nearest one. But no, obviously I'm not going to bed in 5 minutes. Like I say, I'm doing a couple more missions, then I'll head off for the night. Where's the thing? There it is. Where's Tom? Probably playing something else. Obviously he doesn't have to be here. No. Could you guys fuck off? There we go. Fucking Christ. Oh, so close. I need 750. I can do that. Okay, maybe I can't. I'll do it later. Play Minecraft? Never. Semi-jealous. Well, I mean, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. Minecraft or no shaft. That makes no sense, but whatever. I'll take it. Actually, where was that? Combat. Dual wield pistols. Oh, no, I'll dual wield pistols. Just because I can afford that. Oh boy. I'm not getting involved in that. That's the one thing that I'll never understand about guys. Is the constant need to tell everyone about, well, lie to everyone mostly, about the size of their penis. No one gives a shit. Jesus Christ. Whether it's 4, 10, 22, who gives a shit? Jesus Christ.
According to Matt's data, all of the submatrices are inside.
Like, wait a minute, that's the one thing that's pure stupidity. It is. And even then, because I'm gonna say this, there's obviously gonna be a lot of people, not a lot of people, there are women out there who look at that thing, and some will not want to accommodate certain larger sizes. So, in all honesty, you can brag about your 15-inch massive horsecock, but the vast majority of women are not gonna look at that and go, I want that in me now.
Are you even trying? I'd like to shoot your damn tater.
So it's just better to be average and leave it at that. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It's one of those sort of myths out there. It doesn't really matter.
I don't understand.
Is something the matter?
Bastard!
Poor Johnny is on the other side of that door.
But yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Even muster the courage.
Like I say, I would probably assume the only time it matters is if it's this or this. There's going to be a difference. But majoritively, if it's average, they're not going to complain. What matters more is how you use it, because if you're just, oh, I'm done, then you're more of a laughingstock. go on YouTube and mess with me, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
You would be standing here right now. I'm so sorry, John.
It wasn't your fault.
We left him to die.
He didn't save our lives so we could feel sorry for ourselves.
Yes, I hate to interrupt this touching moment, but we haven't even got to the best part of this plane ride.
That's my point. Like I say, that, yes, granted, but it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't.
Kinsey, where's Shaundy?
I don't know. It's like she's everywhere.
If that alien prick did something to her...
Oh, this should be entertaining.
That's my point. If you have it around average, you'll be fine.
I don't... Boss? Boss, are you there?
Kinsey? Great. Back to worst, Shaundy, please. Not one of our crew thinks these things.
Of course they do. Everyone always carries me through.
Shaundy, that's rubbish. Shaundy?
What the hell is going on here? Hey,
Get
get off me!
Small PPs. That's...
Are you there?
Whether that's true or not, it doesn't fucking matter. Like I say, it's just stupidity, it is.
What happened to the plane?
I'll explain soon enough. Just help me find Shaundy.
Cut it out!
No, this is...
Just a minute.
Use the stun gun.
Thingy kid, whatever his name
Hands
is.
to yourself,
Veteran child.
Yeah. Like that's gonna happen.
Will somebody tell me what's going on here?
Oh look, it's original Shaundy.
Thanks for the help.
That went about as well as it did in Saints Row 2.
That is not Shaundy.
This is her, Kinsey. Or it was.
No, something's screwed up. Shaundy doesn't act like this. She has like one emotion. Pissed.
This girl needs a bowl fast.
Let's go upstairs and sort this out.
Not yet, my friends. I think veteran child deserves a second chance with our fair Jezebel. Maybe several chances.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, random. That happened, I guess. Nice. I knew Americans were into that sort of thing. Especially Southerners.
How you gonna stop me now?
This is no good. I'll shoot one, two take his place.
Because they aren't being deleted. Here, I'm hacking in a weapon that will...
You're not leaving this shot.
The new gun
See, now that's the problem now, Random. You've said that. I don't think Random's gonna let that down. I think every time Random's gonna see you, he's gonna make fun of that.
Thank God you're here.
Good riddance to bad hair.
No, it's too late now, Brad. You can't go back on that. You can't.
Hey,
Can't go back on that now.
to kill you. What can you do, you know? You want to party?
No, this isn't me.
Shaundy, are you okay?
This is getting weird.
Now there's two of them. Hot Shaundy and Fun Shaundy.
Get out. What's her problem?
My problem? My problem is that I used to be you.
Oh god.
This isn't a born again thing, is it?
No, she's...
I'm not gonna get into that, Random, but if you carry on that, I'll probably silence you both for a few minutes. Or at least until the end of today's stream. Because it's one thing to be funny and take the piss out of people, but it's another thing to be unfunny and make one joke that any one moron can make. So, you know, if you guys want to say, her, you fuck your sister, you fuck your mum, her, I will just time you out until the end of today. I will. I'm slowly taking control now. Like, I don't care usually what we talk about, but when we go into the realms of extremely unfunny stuff, that's when I just draw the line. Like, I know I'm not funny. But like I say, if people are going to walk in here and say, you fuck your parents, and it's like, okay, fuck you, dude, you're not funny. You know, I don't care if you make an unfunny, like, pun or actual funny joke that we can laugh at, that's fine. But shit like that is just not funny. It never will be. I would also fact check. Random, if you could fact check that for me. Okay, no, it's a lot of bloody... Yeah, if you could fact check that for me. Because I would like to say that's not true, but I don't know. And even if it was, that would have nothing to do with the way he turned out. He was actually a pretty decent guy, and then everything went tits up, so...
Been working on that, and I think I have the right cipher created.
So what's the issue then?
Oh, nothing. Sid's just asking for new programs for delivering this to you.
They're just programs, Kinsey. Make the deal.
You haven't
Human subjective. No, it is. It is very subjective. But... people should agree that... saying, oh, you fuck your mum because you're from, like, Alabama or something, it's just not funny. It's not.
I've been researching
It's just not funny.
Are you sure you wish to retrieve him?
What kind of a question is that?
An honest one. Historically, you spend nearly half your
But like I say, that specifically, the whole you fuck your family funny thing is not funny. Your mum jokes, they're borderline funny. They're stupid, they're never funny, but you usually find the one that is pretty decent.
I'm saving his life, you know.
You don't have to convince me. Just yourself. Drink up.
We're talking about this later. As the face of the Saints, Pierce Washington was always comfortable in the public's eye. Some may think he's gone soft because of this, but he's always been loyal to the crew no matter what he had to get done.
Nope.
Damn it! Get away from me! Hang on, I'm
If people pull up stupid things, I'm gonna, you know, like I'm not just gonna say, can we not do that, please? Please. I'm not that kind of fucking person. I'm not just gonna sit down and go, please don't. If you want me to do that, like, I'm never going to. Like, if you ever gonna think I'm gonna bow down and cry or whatever, you've got another thing coming. Oh, you prick. And also, you didn't stop talking about it 5 minutes ago. About a minute ago. Timing.
Let's go. Look, if I'm gonna die here, I'd like to know why. Pierce, that's a giant fucking hand out there. Oh, I know.
Good. More guns.
We better find some pretty big damn guns.
Hey, there's always the RPGs out on the pool deck.
We had RPGs this whole time. Why don't you say so?
Cause I didn't want them blowing up the crib, okay? Look out! Here comes Paul!
How do you know his name?
Hey man, does it matter? Shoot them rockets at him already!
My beams, just...
Lovely. No, it isn't. Of course it isn't.
You're going down, Paul.
How you like that, Paul? There's more ammo in the crate over there!
Yeah, take it!
Bring his purple ass down! Hit him again, boss! Fuck you!
Oh my fucking god.
You're going down, Paul.
How you like that, Paul? There's more ammo in the crate over there.
Yeah, take it.
Bring his purple ass down.
Fuck off.
Fuck you, Paul. Pierce, you all right?
Yeah, there's a helicopter up here I'm gonna climb to. You think you'll be okay on your own?
Bring the chopper around, I'll get in. Pierce had issues like this. Easy time. Stay back, you vile beverages!
Oh, wow, okay. Thanks, man. No, the ammo went. Fuck off, please.
Fuck, I need some rockets.
Well, considering some people aren't in school, Brad, and some people don't really give a shit about reading about the past, because, at least in my experience, the past has happened. I want to know going forward. So whatever happened years ago, I don't really care. I'm alive here and now. I'm worried about things here and now. Please don't fall off. Oh, I have no idea, Daniel. I don't know, we sort of got into one debate and now this is going on, but whatever. I'm taking no notice.
Always hated Saints Blow anyway.
I think I know how you can beat Paul.
You picked a hell of a time to drop out on me, Kinsey.
I've been trying to figure out how to make you large enough to fight that thing.
Did I hear that right?
Just get to the island with the big statue on it, okay? And get Paul's attention so he follows you.
Where is Pierce with that damn helicopter?
Get in.
Paul's not gonna stay down.
Too right, but Kinsey has an idea.
Kinsey does? Mind filling me in?
Just fly us to that big iron guy in the bay.
What for?
You know, Kinsey loves her mysteries. Just make sure you get Paul to follow.
To follow? She better have something big planned then.
Mate, if you're so scared of this stuff, why spend your days marketing it?
Well, the money helps. And who said I was afraid of it? This is like when something you love is trying to kill you, and you just can't stop it.
Like pub food.
Exactly.
You really think watching one documentary makes you an expert on a specific subject? You, sir, are sorely mistaken. Because last I checked, reading a thing, watching a document... Yeah, you might know a thing or two, but... not when I can just Google everything anyway. Thanks, man.
Okay, get inside the statue of Joe Magarak.
Now the statue has a name.
Seriously, you didn't know that?
Magarak? What is that? Scottish?
Boom. Well, no, it's just that the problem is when you put, oh my god, you're all wrong, you can sit here for days, just go watch an hour-long documentary. In that sort of context, you sort of give out the fact that, you know, anything anyone puts, or what anyone had put, which I'm not reading into, because like I said, I don't give a shit about fucking pre-1945 Germany. It has nothing to do with me here and now.
Oh no. Look out! Fancy a game of kick the can.
That might need a block, that.
Man, this ladle does everything.
Nope, I'm not gonna go watch a documentary of World War I or World War II.
Do I get to drive that thing next?
Sod off.
Because like I say, it's 2019, not 1943. Or 1919.
Now do you?
There we go. Fucking hell.
Don't worry, Paul, I'll pull one out for you.
Oh, that's right. Pop that top.
This town needs a new monument.
Yeah.
Done.
That's just kind of fucked up.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah. Can't wait to get back to Earth.
Right, forgot to tell you. Earth got blown up.
What?
Right then, what are you waiting for? King me.
I'll send the cipher to Sid. Meet him at the usual spot.
Traffic didn't...
What's going on?
The president is about to enter Ben King's mind.
So?
Are you kidding me? The boss is going back to a time when they weren't in charge. When was the last time you saw that?
I feel like this is an invasion of privacy.
When did that ever stop your administration?
We never invaded.
Yes, we did.
Jesus, what did we do?
I'm committing treason if I tell you.
I think treason only matters if you have a planet on which to be tried. That was bad timing.
You get to be quiet now.
Okay.
Oh, Keith David, I love you.
From the leader of the Vice Kings to best-selling self-help book author to the President's Chief of Staff, there are a few people who've done as much as Benjamin King. And I think I almost tried to kill him back in Stillwater before his own lieutenant staged their little coup. Guess it worked out for him. Kinsey? Am I?
Back home in Stillwater? Yep.
Bless this shithole. It's just as I remember it.
I expected the buildings to look a lot worse than this.
Yeah, the improvement is positively graphic.
Watches! I got watches here. Yo, hey, man, this shit'll cost you $600 in the store. Oh, whatever, man. Watches. Yo, I got watches.
Hey, baby. I could show you a good time.
No, thank you.
Hey, isn't this where I first get a gun pointed at me?
Yep.
Boy, that's Ben!
Oh, hell no. Man, fuck the rollers. LeVar, you gonna let those bitches disrespect us?
Shit, what you think? The more things change.
Nice going.
Well, that happened. Just as I remember it.
Reckon?
I do. I was just a kid when I came here. Hell, I was too scared to talk back then.
That must have been nice.
Say again?
I didn't say anything.
Enough faffing around. I'm finding King. Wait, Tanya?
Fuck, not you again!
And that is not voiced by Meg.
That's a face I'd hoped I'd never
Sadly.
see again. Blimey, I remember this lot. The one I ran with, and the ones I buried.
Nudity. Nice, Shaundy. Very nice. More boobies, I should say.
Freckle bitches never opened in Steelport. Then again, Councilman Phillips never did have a sense of humor.
That's far enough.
Don't shoot, Ben. It's only me. You remember the White House, right? Partying with the Jamaican ambassador?
Shit. Yeah, I remember now.
Mate, you look like you've been through the ringer.
My crew turned on me. Tanya and Big Tony pulled a coup and now they want my ass dead. I was hoping Julius and the Saints would help me out.
Tell me you didn't invite him in here.
No, I'm never able to find him.
Believe me, that's for the best. Now let's get you out of here.
Tanya thinks you bitches can take me out? Ugh. My name is Benjamin motherfucking King!
King, this is all wrong. We chucked Tanya from an office building years ago.
Yeah, but that ain't what happens here. Every time I see her and Anthony, they end up putting a bullet in my head. Then I wake up and it's the same shit all over again.
Shit!
Player, Markham!
I thought I recognised that voice. Obviously, it used to be Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace. But no, that's Terry Crews. Terry Crews voices Benjamin King.
Take King and head back to the portal. I'll get you.
Hold the phone, Kinsey. Might not be able to go just yet.
What? Why not? You have King, so just.
King, are we good to go?
Hell no. I'm not going anywhere till Tanya and Tony are in the ground.
Give us a minute, Kinsey. Ben,
Nice.
there's more to kill outside.
Two great actors portraying Mr. King here.
Boss, are you sure about this? There's Spice Kings all over that area.
Ben, when do Tony and Tanya usually show up to kill you?
Tanya's usually tried already.
Right, I think I scared her off a few minutes ago. Sorry.
If we can hold out here, then Tony shouldn't be
Gamer,
far
yeah,
behind the
he is.
rest
He
of the
got Jay's 2 cents to build him a PC, and I think it was Old Spice inspired.
Kinsey, is Tony on his way yet?
I've been searching the simulation, and so far, no sign of either of them.
That's no good. I'm counting on them coming.
Since King has been reliving this over and over again, it stands to reason that the parameters of the encounter should remain the same.
I think that means yes.
Glad you understand it. Like I'd lose that. Any way to speed things up?
Check in that empty grave. I dropped something for you.
Are you wrong, girl?
Sounds like there's more going on around the other side. I'm gonna go check it out.
Bring me back a souvenir.
I'm just not having any luck finding the two of them. Oh no! King went down on the other side. Hurry!
Well, fuck. Is anything gonna go right here? Serve the bugger rights. Ben, you alright?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Alright, King. We do this together, or not at all.
Maybe I can find the programs for Tony and Tanya inside the simulation's code and force them to spawn.
Or maybe you won't have to, girl. Look! That's Anthony! Let's kill his punk ass! It's over, King. You can't outrun us forever. I didn't let the crew kill me when you all took over, and I ain't letting you kill me now! You think...
Hey, I tried to warn him.
Like Anthony ever listened.
Boss. You and King should head back down the street to where you came in. It looks like Tanya's on her way.
All right, King. You ready to finish it?
I've been ready ever since I got here. Though I'll give Tanya one more chance to give herself up.
Meaning?
Meaning put your weapons away and we'll see if she's willing to back down. Yo, look who it is.
Well, well, Benjamin. Time for you to die with some dignity.
So much for her giving up.
Anthony's dead! The Vice Kings are through!
What the hell happened to her?
Honestly, I don't care right now. As long as she ain't killing my ass over and over again.
Maybe when this is all over, we can throw Zinnia back in here. Those two kids deserve each other.
So what's the situation look like out there?
It's bad.
Why do I have a feeling that's a big understatement?
You know me too well.
We have a plan?
Kind of.
Kind of.
We're getting the band back together, and then we're gonna kill Zinyak.
That's not a plan, that's a goal.
Well, you got a better one?
Kinsey, you listening?
Yeah.
I want to turn this whole simulation off. think you can do that?
With my help, she can.
I don't need your help.
Yes, you do. That's why you saved me first.
You saved Matt before me?
Brilliant computer hacker, record mogul, experience with virtual worlds, experience with street gangs.
My experience is empire building.
Empire building? I'm sorry, who became fucking president of the United States?
Who's the person that the fucking president of the United States asked to run their cabinet because they were way over their head?
I was not in over my head.
True or false? You called me at 3 in the morning asking me to run your election because you weren't polling for shit.
There are some fine points you're glossing over there, buddy.
You're right. You weren't asking me, you were begging me.
Are you two finished yet?
Keith, have you been watching the whole time?
Yeah. And I'm just throwing this out there. I think there's only a passing similarity between me and Julius.
Whatever, you're like the same person.
How many of you guys are listening in on us?
They are the same person.
All of us?
Also, I'm going to intervene in that in just a minute.
Do you seriously
I
have a
am.
plan?
I do.
Work it out with Kinsey and Matt and fill me in when we can execute.
You got it.
All right, I'm killing your connection, Benjamin. We'll see you soon.
Hey, King. You really hate that you ended up in second place, don't you?
Yeah.
I want.
Well, first of all, in terms of YouTube, I'll be going off here. It was very nice having your company. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, tomorrow, more Saints Row. I will probably get this game done tomorrow. Because, like I say, I'll do the DLC first, then I'll do the main game, then I'll mop up stuff as and when. Because then next week will be Get Out of Hell, which should be a one-day game. And then Sunday, I'll probably fuck around and do whatever. But anyway, YouTube, I'll catch you again tomorrow. Ta-ra, and good night.